Now try.
Hello.
Lauren, that's great. Okay, are you going to be on mic or not?
I don't have to.
Okay,
I was just.
That's fine. Okay, so we've got Lauren. You're here in the house.
I'm
Welcome.
here. Thank you so
Welcome.
much, Joyce.
I was really worried that something happened, something went awry, and I'm like, ah.
No, it's just lots of great construction and all kinds of remodeling happening.
Yeah, that happens. That happens. So, well, I know you said you used to be up here. You used to.
I was
a long time ago.
I was a DJ here.
Oh, you
for
were?
a year. I think it was 1996.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, I started here in 1990.
There you go. So I didn't go to meetings. I never met you. I think that's why they were a bit tired of me. Like, you won't even go to the meetings. But I had so much fun DJing.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So, well, I was trying to listen to as many of your CDs as I could, but you have a lot of material.
Thank you.
So, I brought it with me in the car. And so, you know what? Let's get started. We'll just put something on and then we'll chat a bit. And you were going to bring me a little bit about your background, but you can just fill me in,
Sure.
So that'll be good. I'll just say that I met Lauren Passarelli, the other night when she opened up for Lenny Stern. I keep calling her Lenny, but it's Lenny. And why did you say it was Lenny? Because her real name is what?
Magdalena.
Magdalena. I couldn't remember. Now it makes sense. All I could think of was Alexandra, and it didn't make sense. So they were at Club Passim in Harvard Square. Mm-hmm. And so anyway, it was a lovely evening. And now where have I got a whole pile of your music right here? So we'll open up with something for your newest one, Honey Wine.
Sure.
Yes. And then we'll have more of a chit-chat. So let's start off with Sometimes. Why not? All right. WMFO, Medford. You're listening to the Voice Mobile. I'm your host, Joyce the Voice. Cha-cha-cha. Happy to be here on this lovely après-midi.
Beyond talk, I am tired of needing this change. Behind lights, where my star-filled ceiling remains, and the blueprint for healing delivers my eyes from this troubled haze. Beneath clouds where a smile can surrender this frown. Between thoughts when I falter, despair hit the ground. In the grasping for meaning, puzzled the riddles spin round and round. Sometimes life takes all day. Sometimes life gets in the way, but we carry on. Before darkness stepped and masked out the light, between breaths where the beauty erases our fright, and the challenge continues, arranging forever escape the night. Sometimes life takes all day. Sometimes life gets in the way, but we carry on. Sometimes and talk behind lights, beneath clouds, between thoughts, before darkness, between breaths.
Well, we're just sitting here having a good time, and the music just slid right out like a thief in the night. It actually, that's kind of interesting when music does that, because it's sort of, what can I say? It's so comfortable, Not that it's easy listening, but it's not jarring. It's like totally, it feels like it was always meant to be there.
Oh, I love that. That's a very nice compliment.
Yeah, yeah. It's like you've somehow parted the waves of the noise.
People used to say that to me as I was growing up when I would write songs and play them for them. They say, your songs don't sound like originals. And I always knew what they meant.
Right, right. Well, it's really interesting because my teacher, my Rebbe, Shlomo Carlebach, they called him a ganef, a thief, a holy thief. They said he took his music from the Holy Temple because it sounds like music you already knew. You already knew it because it was so part of your heart. So...
I got mine from the Beatle gods. That must have been why.
And you got the accent down.
I love that accent. I love accents anyway, but that's my favorite.
So are you from this area?
I'm from Paramus, New Jersey.
Paramus, New Jersey?
And yet I've never talked like New Jersey.
Right.
And I never got a Boston accent, but I do admire accents.
Yeah, so it's just the music of it. Yeah, I like that too. I found sometimes when I'm with people from different places, I sometimes adapt my voice. You do that too? You change your voice to you angle it to, it's like it just happens and you
I repeat everything.
Yeah.
I repeat the squeak on the door and whatever I hear. Friends say, I knew I was going to hear that again,
So tell me a little bit about your trajectory as an artist. So you're playing, because your playing is really, really fine.
Thank you.
And I know that you're teaching at the conservatory at Berkeley.
Yes, I'm a professor of guitar.
At Berkeley.
Yeah.
A professor of guitar. That's serious. I mean, a lot of people play guitar, but to be able to call yourself a professor of guitar, that's like not messing around.
What does it even mean?
Well, they just had a guitar festival of classical guitar.
Oh, good.
That was, honoring Julian Bream and all of that. He came over from England, and that was a whole classical thing. But, guitar, I mean, that's a very difficult instrument to get right.
You think?
I think, yeah. I mean, people can play, get sounds. And some people are very good with combining their voice and everything. But to play really, to get the best out of the instrument, that takes some finesse. That's not an easy instrument. I mean, let's face it, you're contorting your whole... I play guitar enough to know it's a contortionist dream. It's not a normal thing to put your hand. It's like being a monkey under a car to fix, it's not a normal position. Somebody was being nasty when they devised that instrument. No?
I never thought about it.
Well, I guess after you do it so long, it becomes normal.
And your body shape is just like it.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like doing an embouchure, right? I mean, you're not brought up with that kind of a lip.
It takes a bit to adapt, I guess.
Yeah, but so when did you start playing guitar? Was that your first instrument? It was.
I was given a plastic guitar at 2.
I love it. At 2.
And I was begging for lessons by the time I was 7, and I finally got lessons from a fantastic teacher, Lou Sabini, in Paramus, New Jersey, at 9 years old.
Fantastic. Wow. Lou Sabini. Yay.
He's awesome, yeah.
And he's still teaching?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he does other things too, but he's still playing and gigging, and he's still a great compassionate sharer of information. He was awesome.
So you were starting on acoustic.
Yes,
Yeah.
but if I had the little electric guitar you saw me with the other night, I had this little Steinberger copy at Club Passim. It was so tiny, I would have been able to start lessons at 7. But that was the reason I couldn't. They said I was too small.
So when did you start your recording career? When did all that happen?
I was always fascinated with recording and playing with tape recorders, little cassette machines, actually.
Right.
And little. My dad had like a little portable reel-to-reel machine.
Okay, I remember those.
And I used to record my songs and sing and things on this big Webcore tape recorder.
Yep.
2-track thing, and also on a little tiny portable reel-to-reel tape machine. And then it was cassettes, and I'd bounce cassettes back and forth with each other. That was probably around 14, 15 years old. I got a 4-track reel-to-reel, a TIAC.
Right. I remember those.
A2340. They probably had them at the station. I had one at 17, and I started doing real overdubs and just wanting to hear all the music that was in my head.
So I know we don't have a whole lot of time, but I want to play a little bit from a couple of different CDs. I'm going to play something from a previous CD, Playing with the Pieces.
Sure.
So, and then we'll chat, and we're going to have to get you back again because I want you to bring your guitar. But let's see, which one did I want to hear? Hold on.
Sure.
Yeah. All right, so this is Lauren Passarelli from her CD called Playing with the Pieces. And you're listening to WMFO Medford, the Voice Mobile. Oops, there we go.
White light to you.
So that's interesting production. It sounds a little bit Dylan-esque, and you're saying that you're not Dylan, Beatle-esque. Yes. So tell me a little bit about the production of this.
Well, I've realized when I was very young, at 10 years old, I was already writing songs that if I was going to have to pay for every recording, it would cost too much money, so that I should learn how to record. And so I've been recording my own music for many, many years. And on that particular song, on that album, I'm playing all the instruments, real drums, real banjo, bass, all the voices.
It's amazing. That's really amazing. That's a lot of work.
It is. It takes a while. It's nice sometimes to just be the engineer and record a whole band when they come in, and then so many tracks are done at once. It's almost like magic.
But the whole effect is very hypnotic.
Oh, cool.
I think, yeah.
Well, I've always liked trying to create like a sound painting.
Okay.
Yeah. Close your eyes. You want to be in the mix. I love being with the headphones on and just listening to the colors and creating an atmosphere. And it's hopefully a 3D soundscape.
Yeah.
And has depth and height and width and all kinds of dimensions to it. So the more I learn about recording, the better it gets. And I'm excited. I'm as excited about playing with microphones and recording gear as I am about writing the songs and performing them.
You've been captured.
Joyce just snapped me a picture.
I want to go to another city called Blast of Love, and
you're playing all your favorites there.
Yeah, Wish Upon Me, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You remember that one from live?
Well, yes, actually.
That was the last one that I played at the show.
Yeah. Let's see.
And now you can hear the difference.
I feel you, and it's a grand day out. It's tempting, special and wild. You say shy, yet fly bold. It's so lovely to be with you. It's amazing all that you do with surprise. So alive, you make me higher than the moon, have the charm to make me swoon when you wish upon me, when you wish upon me, when you wish upon me, oh. I was made to love you. We're exciting the day away, laughing our fears away, loving our tears away. You send me over and back when you call me, soothing me with your smile and those eyes. Oh, you make me higher than the moon, have the charm to make me swoon when you wish upon me, when you wish upon me, when you wish upon me, oh, you make me higher than the moon, have the charm to make me swoon when you wish upon me, when you wish upon me, when you wish upon me, oh, you make me higher than the moon, have the charm to make me
Yeah. I like that. I like the energy.
Thank you.
Yes. That was the end of the show. But we're not quite at the end of the show yet. I have to just, let's see, we went to, hold on, and Wish Upon Me. Is it hard to come up with titles?
No, as a writer, one of the cool tricks is just play with words. And I do a lot of free association and just scribble and fill pages full of whatever's coming through my head or whatever's going past my eyes. And sometimes you go a little deeper and ask yourself a question, or you just play. And the phrase actually popped out of the pen. It just said, wish upon me. And I went, oh, that sounds interesting. I bet I could do something with that.
And I'm just trying to remember. It seems to me that Dylan had, years back, a CD titled Blast of Love.
Did he?
Yeah.
No, that was, I know what you mean. That was his...
Very similar.
Something like that. Yeah, something of love.
I can't... Because when I saw it, I went, that sounds very familiar.
I know which one you mean. We could Google it and figure it out.
Yeah. Blast of Love. I thought that it was the same thing, but you probably wouldn't have been able to register it if it was, exactly.
Well, you can't copyright titles of songs
okay, so
or
then,
records.
Records. Okay, so
Yeah.
maybe it was Blast of Love. Blast of
We'll
Love.
check. Everybody out
Yeah.
there who already knows is laughing at us. Because they go, it is, it isn't, it is, it isn't.
Right.
You were asking me the other night, though, about where I was playing, and I wanted to tell you that I play
Yes.
on stageit.com. Like Stage It. It's a great internet format place where tons of artists are playing and performing constantly, round the clock. And it just changes and gives it the time zone for anywhere in the world. So it's fascinating to me because I could be playing 3 p.m, and yet it's already the next day in Australia, and somebody's checking out the show in Australia or England, or they're on at the same time in California or New York, Pennsylvania, Arkansas, and
It's amazing.
everybody's hanging together and talking and sending in little messages, and
That's lovely.
it's fantastic. There's a whole community. I have a lot of friends out in the world now because of Jam Play, where I teach online. We have a similar...
Yeah, you were telling me about this. Tell
Yeah,
me.
jamplay.com is this wonderful place where you could have online guitar lessons.
Really?
And if anybody wanted to email me, I could give them a free code where they could get a free week of guitar lessons from over 70 guitar teachers.
That's incredible.
L. Passarelli at Berkeley, BERKLEE.edu. And there's some friends from Jamplay listening now. Hello.
Nice. So, you know what? I don't think I got to listen to Back to the Bone because I think it was still with the plastic on it, and I didn't have it in the car.
Oh, that's all instrumentals.
Oh, okay. So let's have a listen. How about the title one, Back to the Bone?
Sure.
Yeah? All right. So,
That was inspired by my little miniature dachshund, Natalie.
oh,
She was a baby at the time. She was coming back into the room, and she literally was going to one of her chew toys. I said, oh, it's Back to the Bone. And then I
Okay.
thought, actually, that makes a good title, because for me, it was like back to basics. Instead of tons and tons of layers, back to just me and my guitar, you know?
all right. Well, I'll have a listen to that. Here with Lenny Passarelli at the Voice
Lauren.
Mobile.
We're good friends, though. Lenny Stern is a
Isn't
great
that
friend.
funny
yeah.
how I've just given you a new name?
Well, it's 2 L's. It's very, very easy to slip into Lenny.
Lenny, Lenny, oh dear. Lauren. Arr, arr, arr.
Lauren Ruff Ruff.
Here we go.
Okay, I really hate that
Okay.
this.
Yeah, I was just loving your playing. Just really, it's just so beautiful.
Thank you.
So not only just clean, but so flowing, which is not easy to do on the guitar at all. I remember when I started to play guitar, I had, I had a big guitar. I don't even remember, but my fingers bled because I wanted so badly to get to play the chords, and I just kept at it and at it and at it. And then, it was a steel string, and it was big, thick steel strings. And then I had...
Where did it come from? Because it sounds like somebody gave you something that wasn't really playable.
Well, I was just being, ridiculous about how,
Well, there are unplayable instruments. They need to be set up. Like
it was very high.
The action.
The action was very high, and it wasn't the right thing to start off on. But then I went to Spain, and I got a classical guitar, with nylon strings, and that was a whole different feel and a whole different thing. And then I ultimately ended up getting a Martin 0018, and that was a whole different ballgame. It was the craziest thing because I always wanted to have somebody with me when I was going to get a really good guitar, and at the time, my then husband said, we were in this music store, said, "Oh, pick something out." And I was like, "What?" And I had nobody with me, and I didn't. So I just played. It was like my birthday actually, and I just played every guitar until I found one that felt comfortable.
That was great. That's exactly what you should do.
Yeah, and actually, I've had a couple of musicians play it. I found out that the neck was not straight, and it had to be sent back to Martin.
Oh, wow.
I wouldn't have known that, but this musician heard it. He could tell.
Wow.
I would never have known. But Martin, when they sent it back to the factory, they actually scratched the neck when they put it in the vise. I mean, hello? Dumb. Not like the Martin of the early years, like when they would really take care. I was like furious, but
Sure.
Anyway. Meanwhile, back at the ranch here at WMFO Medford, and we have Lauren Passarelli here in the house. And we just listened to Back to the Bone, which is an instrumental CD, and just absolutely wonderful. And we have one more CD that I want to play from before we let you slide out. But this one is called Too True. What?
Well, that was the band I was in at the time.
Oh, okay.
So that's the name of the band.
Okay, so this is from a while back, right?
The title of the CD is Shadow Language.
Why is this not behaving?
I wanted to mention, too, about picking out a guitar. There are a lot of things to consider. And what you did, playing it and finding the instrument that speaks to you is exactly the right thing to do. What feels comfortable in your hands and in your lap and on your shoulder if you're standing up, the weight of it. I just released an ebook for guitarists this summer. It's called Guitar Insights. Minor tweaks, major results, and there's a lot of good information in there on how to buy a guitar for someone.
How is it?
Pick one out for yourself.
What is the book called?
Guitar Insights. It's a series. It's the first one. And it's an ebook, so you could get a PDF from my website, or you could get it off Amazon for your computer or your tablets.
Very nice. That's great.
I did a dachshund ebook of pictures, too, because I have 3 dachshunds. So there are all these
When do you have
photographs.
time to deal with all of that? and you're coming in how often? 3 times a week to teach?
Yeah.
Wow. That's a busy schedule.
Writing songs and recording and goofing off mostly. No.
Well, let's see. Since I didn't hear anything from this. Oh, this has 2 CDs in it.
No, one. It's set up as a part 1 and 2 because
okay.
there was so many.
I got it.
Didn't want to overwhelm the visuals of it, I guess.
Okay. So, well, I don't really know. Your Own Dance. I like the title.
That's a great one.
Well, we'll do it then. Your Own Dance. Yes.
Rocking out.
Oh, well, that's good.
In fact, that's a good one because it starts with Leanie. She did a loop here at the beginning. This is Leanie Stern on the loop.
Oh, very good. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so tell me why this isn't... Oh, because it's on cue. How interesting.
It's waiting for you.
got power from your heart, soul place. It matters who you are, not another dim light. There's a fire within to carry on. One more time, this time is too many times. There's no war, no expectations. Dance now, don't keep it down. You can't hear what you won't listen to. They're monotone and it's hard to be around them. They're only proud of you when you're not there. They've good intentions, but nothing ever changes. Face it, love. Get about it, dance. Yeah. One more time, this time is too many times. Ooh. There's no road, no expectations. That's now, don't keep it down. You can't hear what you won't listen to. They can't hear what they won't listen to. Sometimes travel feels better than the get there. Mountainside to shoulder the top. Don't you see love cures you when you choose it? Face yourself, darling. Get about it, dance. Oh, one more time, this time is too many times. Ooh, there's no road, no expectations. Dance now, don't keep it down. You can't hear what you won't listen to. They can't hear what they won't listen to. Don't keep it down. Don't keep it down. Don't keep it down. Don't keep yourself down.
So that was a special loop in the beginning at the end by,
Leanie Stern.
yeah.
She had this cool loop pedal back then, and she just said, I want to make you a loop. Play something and I'll make you a loop. And she started layering all those cool sounds, and I thought it'd be really cool to start and end the song that way.
Nice. And you gave me a quick thing about how you two connected up, so share that if you would.
Oh, sure. She came to play at Berkeley with Wayne Krantz, another wonderful guitar player, and their duo was so fine. Since I have my own record company, I wanted to sign them. I wanted to put out a record of their duo thing, and they had something in the works. But I ended up getting a bunch of her music after that and just fell in love with her playing, so that I was inspired to write that instrumental on Back to the Bone called Leanie Nose that you heard the other night.
Mm-hmm.
And I eventually got in touch with her management company, just asked if we could get together and maybe she'd want to play on that song or do a show at the Berkeley Performance Center with the women guitar teachers at Berkeley, and she did. It was a really fun time.
Wonderful. So we're going to play one more song from your newest CD, Honey Wine. And we haven't been able to decide, because there's so many good ones, which one we want to play. But
you pick, Joyce. It's
okay.
your show.
No, well, let's see. I love the title. Soon isn't soon enough. It's just such a great title. So
Bill Levitt used to say, "Soon isn't soon enough" for his coffee. He liked that one too.
Well, being how this is the 50th anniversary of the Martin Luther King March. All the things that those people worked so hard to make come true. I think it's like the sentiment of, people who are still waiting for all these things to come to fruition. There are many places now they're trying to roll back the ability for minorities to vote, which is totally disgraceful. And my friend Mark was one of the people who went down from his college with his professors on buses to teach. I think it was in Virginia.
Wow.
And he lived with the people, and he was showing us pictures last night. I mean, it was a very dangerous thing to do, but they did it, and they were very committed. They were really activists, and this was in the 70s. And there are people who really put their lives on the line. The Freedom Riders, my gosh, some of those people really, they lost their lives. And, people protested, people wrote music. They, sat in. I mean, I can't even imagine all the things that it took to get it to this point. But the struggle still goes on. And we've got a situation right now in the world that is terrifying. What's going on, with Syria. And I have a lot of friends in Israel, and they had to get a gas mask because this fool, he'll go after Israel, not after America. God knows. So, you just hope that the master who's in charge of all things will, really, the play is, it does have a director, and it's not the idiots, the fools. And that soon isn't soon enough for there to be harmony and peace. We need the true music, the true, the blind men of, the blind men, the black gospel group, the Blind Men. I can't think now. They were singing on this show last night, and they were so wonderful. It was just amazing. So, I'm babbling. We'll put on some music. Yikes. Anyway, it's been an absolute joy, and I hope you'll come back with your guitar when we have a little bit more time. This has been kind of a quick smorgasbord, a taste to tease. And why don't you give website and contact info for people to, jump on board.
Thank you so much, Joyce, for having me. It's really kind. I'm so glad you came to the show the other night and invited me on. My website is laurenpassarelli.com, and I'm often playing on stageit.com. So anywhere you are in the world, you can jump on and see a live show right on your own computer, front row seat every time. And the other thing was guitar lessons at jamplay.com. And what else did you want to know? Oh, where the CDs are from. You can get them anywhere on CD Baby or all those places on Amazon and iTunes and all those kind of cool things.
And your website is lpassarelli@berkeley.edu.
Oh, that's my email. Yeah.
Your email, right. Yeah, not website, email. Great. All right. And let's see. Kate, thank you for coming in. And maybe Kate will be coming with her own music. Yes?
I'd love that.
Yeah, that'd be great. Okay.
tried, years go by, but I can't erase you. Wonder why, often cry, yet I can't replace you. Call your phone, write your home, my friend, and I misplace you. 'Cause I have a lot, could you change your mind and see? Soon isn't soon enough for me. I'd love for you to see. Soon isn't soon enough for me. I'd love for you to see. Have I hurt you? Close the door, could take no more, my friend. I feel you're lonely. What's in store? I can't ignore the trend. You must believe me, just like before. I've never seen the end. I know you hear me. Couldn't we restore the faded smiles again? Soon isn't soon enough for me. I'd love for you to see. Soon isn't soon enough for me. I'd love for you to see. Soon isn't soon enough. Isn't soon enough. Isn't soon enough. Isn't soon. Isn't soon enough. Isn't soon enough. Isn't soon enough. Isn't soon. I'll never forget you. Times I've tried, years go by, but I can't erase you. Wonder why, up and cry, yet I can't replace you. Call your phone, write your home, my friend, and I misplace you. Was I out of line? Would you change your heart towards me? Is it soon enough for me? Soon isn't soon enough for me. No, no. Soon isn't soon enough. Isn't soon enough. Isn't soon enough. Isn't soon. Isn't soon enough. Isn't soon enough. No, no, no. Soon isn't soon enough. Isn't soon enough. Isn't love for you to see. Soon isn't soon enough for me. Love for you to see. Soon isn't soon enough. Isn't soon enough. Isn't soon enough. Isn't soon. Isn't soon enough. Isn't soon enough. Isn't soon enough. Isn't soon. Isn't soon enough for me. Love for you to see. Soon